I received this to review. Hello everybody, Papa Blue Shirt here. We're going to take a look at this Adetu lighting. These are kind of different than what I'm used to. These are square ones, so let's see how this goes. Alrighty, let's get these opened up and see what they're like. Well, here's the box they come in. It comes in a nice sturdy box. And there's a template here of 4¼ inch holes, what you'll need, 108 millimeters. And how exactly does that work? A square light in a round hole. This will be interesting. And of course the box includes your instructions. This is what it looks like. So let's get one of those out of here and let's see what it all entails here. Got really nice finish here. Ah, I see what they're doing. This will be interesting. I think this will be fun. You can change the whole look of a room just by getting these. These are very nice. Got this nice thing here to keep the wire out of the way. The springs are nice and strong. And this plastic here is of a good size. That's one thing when you're buying recessed lights, you want to make sure that this is of a good size. There's a lot of beef to it. Because if there isn't, when you go to put it in, this will break on you, and then your light won't be no good no more. But these look like they're very nice. So let's get a thing here so we can install it. All right. So how these install? You would take your box and do all the wiring, and you would put your box in there, and you just hang the wire down. Like that. And these things have a little notch in them that corresponds with the notch on this side. And you just turn this until you hit the notch. And once you hit the notch, you can push it in. See? And then it's got this thing here that you just tighten it up. But the neat thing about these is you can put a square light in a round hole. Ain't that neat? So what you do is you just set that in there like so. Push this end down like so, and there you go. You have your square light in a round hole. That is neat. Square light in a round hole. Who said you couldn't put a square peg in a round hole? So let's get this wired in and let's see what it looks like. All right. Now we got this wired up here. These are dimmable, and but this is the warmest that you can have it. But you can adjust these. It has 5 color adjustments. So this is 2700, 3000, 3500, 4000, and 5000. As you can see, the 5000 has a really white, blue light, almost. There, I adjusted the camera, so hopefully you can see it better. There's 5000, 4000, 3500, 3000, 2700. And you can see the 2700 is a nice, warm. So you can find any kind of a mood that you want. You'll be able to choose. If you buy a light that isn't adjustable, you have what you have, and that's it. You might get it home and install it and say, boy, I don't like the way that looks. And when you put in lights, sometimes they can look a lot different than what you think they're going to look. But this is completely adjustable, so you're able to adjust. And Adetu is the name of these. And these are 10 watts. And like I said, they are dimmable. And then I want to show you a really neat feature about this. Let's say you're going along, you're installing them every 6 feet or ever how far you want them apart, and everything's going hunky-dory, and then all of a sudden you drill your hole and there you are. You land right on top of a 2x4. And you think, oh man, now I got to change my holes or the light's not going to line up or anything like that. But you don't have to worry about it with these kind of lights. These are so thin. These are so thin you can go right over top of a 2x4. There you go. Right on top of a 2x4. And all you got to do is you take your box, you wire in your wiring, and then if you can't get the box through the hole that you have, you can slide the box in from another hole. So that's always an option if you can't get the box in the hole. But usually these boxes are small enough that you can usually get them in the hole. See, like this, I wouldn't be able to get that box in the hole, so an option would be to slide it into another one. Sometimes you can cut out the edge of the 2x4 and you can slide it in too. So yeah, so that's a neat feature about this. So if you end up on top of a stud or something, usually you can work around it. Alrighty, these Adetu square recessed lights. These things are neat. You can put a square light in a round hole. So yeah, these are neat. I highly recommend them. You can see there how the clips are very beefy. That's what you want when you're working with these recessed lights. You want them to be real beefy. You don't want that to be flimsy because you don't want them to be breaking off on you. And these look like these are very nice. These are 10 watts and it comes in a black and a white. So, but anyways, these are adjustable and that's the way to go. If I was going to put in some lights, I would get the adjustable kind because then you can adjust it to the light that you want. I hope that was helpful. This is Papa Blue Shirt.